Hello, everyone, and welcome to Life Daily with Dawn. Forgive the crowded background. I'm in a small area moving some things around. So, this is how it is this week. So, I'm going to record this week's a bit early because I'll be traveling during the week. So, today's Life Daily with Dawn, we're continuing to look at the 33 essential qualities for thriving together in the years ahead. These are explored more deeply in the online journey and my book called Birds of a Feather, 33 Essential Qualities for Thriving Together in the Years Ahead. And so today is quality number 21 about perspective. It says this: we have been looking over there or trying to get out of here, seeking to reach for this or give up that. It's time to get a whole new view. Instead of checking off boxes and making steady progress right down the line, maybe this is the time to see things from the soul's perspective and not only in reality or through your mind's eye. We've lost sight of what matters most, who we are when we are on the way together. Most of us think we've lost our way, but we are merely finding a whole new way forward together, having just understood that we didn't see the bigger picture. Now, invited to bring heaven to earth, we begin with an expanded point of view, made possible when we find our still center and the beauty within. How will you choose to embody perspective in your life today? So, perspective, and the image is this beautiful bird here. And it's all about that bird's eye view, isn't it? And we're so accustomed to looking at things as we're moving along in life from the perspective of where we see ourselves to be, and usually that is a judgment or a self-limiting belief, and then where we desire to be, our quote destination, or where we're headed, or what we have been wanting to achieve in our life, or some state of being that we want to embody. And often our perspective is from the start just one perspective, just one possible interpretation of what's actually happening right now. And so I love that this is a quality for thriving together in the years ahead. I think that this is very pertinent right now where we find ourselves here at this juncture in terms of where we are in the world, in terms of this, global pandemic situation, and in terms of we're in election season here and moving into November, the tail end of 2020, which has been a year like no other in recent memory for many of us, if not all of us. And so perspective is, something that is, I think, so valuable for us to revisit. And so what I like to do is to ask myself, how else might I see this? What else could be possible because of where it is I find myself to be, even if it looks like, okay, case in point, do I want to be filming this in this tiny little space where like the love seat that I sleep on is like up here against the wall so that, somebody can get through to the closet, and, here's my art supplies, my makeshift, and it's just, like the Christmas stuff is out there. So because I'm going to be leaving, so I needed to leave it accessible. And, it's just a bit chaotic. We lost internet for 3 days this week. It just came back on. So I haven't even gotten back on to check the email. And, from one perspective, I have no desire to do that. And I'm, putting it off a bit because I'm like, it's going to make me feel behind. But what else is possible? What's another way of looking at this? So an obvious reframe is to begin with gratitude and to choose a perspective that says, instead of checking off boxes and making steady progress right down the line, maybe this is the time to see things from the soul's perspective and not only in reality or through your mind's eye. So revisiting the heart and soul. And so asking myself in this situation, well, what is my heart saying about this opportunity to be without internet? Well, my heart is saying, wow, that was really good that you sat and read a book the other day. my heart is saying, wow, you took that walk around the block that, you probably wouldn't have taken had you been glued to your computer. And my soul, of course, knows that in all things, in all circumstances, there is the opportunity to learn to be content, and if we can't get to contentment, then there's the opportunity to, again, to reframe and to see things from a new perspective. So I hope that's helpful for you today, and ask that question of yourself: how will you choose to embody perspective today as an essential quality for thriving in your life and for us all to experience the years ahead and to navigate those years ahead with a fresh perspective, and one that is the highest possible experience that we can co-create.